last night. No good. No good at all. I had liquid coming out my ear last night. It was all gangy, cruddy. So let's go see the ENT, ear, nose, throat specialist. Take care. So here at Davao Doctors, I need a CR code. Yes, do you know? I'm still waiting. No, I didn't know. Okay. I have an A&E. So I went to the entrance around here. They won't take me in. I came to this entrance here, which is called the East Gate, and they won't take me in here. And this is the queue to get in to see a specialist. So social distancing, to turn around, social distancing, this hospital, my God, you set up a process, you've only got 2 little bits, but you've got about 20 people trying to get the information. There we go. So you have a queuing to get into the hospital. Yeah, there's nobody at the lift, but you can just stay here. Unbelievable. Where do we have to go, darling? So guys, we got to 214, which is Christine Del Monte, Delanga Rap, and they're really helpful here. You have to phone this number, give them your address, give them your information, give them what's wrong, give them everything. So you've just done this down to get in the hospital. Now you come up to this little specialist. This is all changed. It's is this the new COVID-19 in the hospital? It takes you an hour to fill out the paperwork. Nobody wants to talk to you.
No paperwork actually.
Nobody wants to talk to you. So it's 12:09 now, so it's taken us 20 minutes. We've had to fill out a QR downstairs to get into the hospital. Then we turn around and get into the hospital, and there is a lady with an iPad, and she fills out our information. So why are we standing outside filling out QR information on our phone? Then we come into the hospital about 15 paces, and the lady's sitting there. We give her the same information that is on the QR. She doesn't turn around and tell us where we need to go. You have to go to information. So the first information was closed, as I've said. Annie went round the corner because I don't feel like walking. Okay? So the woman's asked me, do I have a fever? Do I have a cough? Do I have any of this? No. My temperature is 36.0. Then we get in the lift and we come to floor 2, and we come to room 214. It's the same lady that I had my ear done about a year ago. So we're here again, and the lady has come out now. There we go. And she's asking the same questions as the lady downstairs on the door. Have you got a fever? A rheumatic pains? Anything, what's wrong with you? Yeah. So you've already given that electronically, but they don't have the system. They don't have the system to access the QR code. What is going on? This is why you don't bring a Filipina to the hospital, because they're asking Annie all the questions, and then Annie is then asking me. So, questions, have I got any infection? Have I got a temperature? Have I got pains? Have I been coughing? Am I rheumatic? So she's asking me this, but the doctor nurse is asking her. Instead of the nurse talking to me, so I just said to the nurse, pain was on Saturday and Sunday. I had discharge from my ear. She said, is it blood? I said, no, it's a discharge of liquid. I know the difference between liquid and blood. If it was blood, I would have been here the other day. And then she gets right to the end of it, and she goes, "Oh, you've been here before?" I said, "Yeah, I've been here before. I have a record here." But they're not checking their record. They don't have the record? So there we go. So I was here, and I saw this woman in here who looked at my ear, and that was about a year, 12 months ago. And they've gone in, they don't have a record. They don't have a record. What's the point of doing all the paperwork when you come in through the front door and they don't keep it? They've got all these filing cabinets. It's got, I think they got their lunch in there, or they got their birthday presents, or their Christmas, or their Tandoori, or their stuff. But last time I was here, I was queuing here from 8 o'clock in the morning, and the doctor doesn't turn up till 11. So there's no point in you coming there at 8. What?
She said it's not here, it's the other doctor. It's here. I don't know this is there.
Yeah.
She said it's not here.
Yeah, what does she know? So the woman's turned around telling Annie that it must have been the other doctor. What other doctor? There's only one ENT here, and all the filing cabinets are there. Maybe they don't know how to spell my name. Maybe that's the trick. They don't know how to spell my name. They take the money and then do a run-up. Anyway, I'm waiting now. Let's see what happens.
You have nasal discharge now?
Nasal? Nothing
Nasal
from...
discharge.
No, nothing. So the hospital is very quiet. Taking a picture of the prescription. I can't understand a word that woman has written. There we go. So I've got some eardrops, and this is my prescription for pain relief. Now on my ear, it is swollen because she's turned around and saying it's been manipulated. So I only use cotton buds when I clean my ear. So she looked inside. The right ear is open fully. The my left ear is fully closed up. It has just like a little line. So she went inside, and there was like some discharge, some crystallization. There was some like something stuck to the hairs in my ear. So what she did was, she gave it a little hoover. So she had this like 10mm hoover she put in the ear. That was really painful because it was sucking on my eardrum, but she couldn't get it all out. So then she put this stuff, this cleaner in my ear that was like pouring carbonated water into my ear. It was going and then it all like expanded in my ear and pushed everything out, and then she hoovered it all up. Hoovered again inside, and then she showed Annie how to put the eardrops into my ear. 3 eardrops 3 times a day, and if the pain persists, then I've got to take the medication. What I don't understand is she said that you don't have to clean your ear with cotton buds.
She said that people doesn't need to clean the ear because it's self-cleaning.
So, well, my ear doesn't seem to be self-cleaning because it's a pain in the arse. Anyway, that's my ear. So anyway, Annie does the cotton buds. I don't think it's got anything to do with what Annie's doing with cleaning my ear. I think it's the water. When I go swimming, it softens the wax I have in my ear, and then whatever they have in the water, the chemical they use for sterilizing the water, softens my wax, and then the bacteria start to grow in my ear. And because my left ear is a little bit smaller than my right ear, it can't come out, so it stays inside, and my body temperature keeps it warm, and it just keeps growing and growing. And over a 3, 4, 5 day period, it will just turn around and expand like a cake in my ear, and then the infection sets into this like expanded wax. Okay, I have to end up going to the lady down at 214 Davao Doctors. So price-wise, to have my ear consultation, to have my ear cleaned, to have it all made good, to get the drops, it's cost 1,300 pesos, which is about £20, which is around about $15, $20, which I think is very, very good. If it was in the UK, you'd be looking at maybe £200 to have that work done. So yeah, do I feel better? I've still got a pain in my bloody ear, but I'm not as grumpy as I was about 2 hours ago. What I did find interesting about Davao Doctors, the last time I went there, it was rammed. Annie went there to pay her Phil Health, and it took nearly 2 hours for her to pay the Phil Health. That Phil Health area now had 5 people in it. Are people being kept away from the hospitals, or are people no longer hypochondriacs? Yeah, maybe they think if they go to the hospital they're going to get COVID-19. So the people are kept away from the hospitals. So if that's the case, why does Sarah Duterte keep turning around and saying we have to do a curfew to take the pressure off of SPMC, because that's really, really being a busy hospital? Well, there are other hospitals in Davao that have capacity to help. Share the load, guys. Share the love. Anyway, from my taxi on Torres going on to JP L'Oreal, take care. Look after yourselves. Hopefully you found it interesting. A medical cost of my ear and a specialist, 1,300 pesos.